My beloved child, be still for a breath. Do not rush this away. Listen right now. Will you stay? Let your shoulders fall. Let the jaw unclench. Let your heart come forward like a person taking a seat. You feel the tremor under ordinary days, tension in a room that used to laugh, distance in eyes that once shone warm, answers that slide sideways and never land. This is not only about choices you can see. This is not just mood, not just a phase. There is a pressure around your home that does not pay rent. It whispers. It isolates. It divides. It is not welcome. I brought you to this moment to wake, not your worry. Your wisdom, to strengthen, not your anxiety. Your authority, to teach you to stand in peace without shaking. Stay with me. You asked, is this my fault? No, but you are not the architect of their storm, but you are my chosen witness in it. My peacemaker in a house that needs a steady hand. My intercessor where the ground has cracked. Open your hands. Name the weight. Place it in mine. Leave it long enough to feel your fingers free. You wondered why your prayers felt like paper boats on dark water. They did not sink. I guided everyone to the current that matters. You do not see the riverbed from the bank, but I do. Listen, the conflict around that person you love, I see it clear. Old shame, pretending to be wisdom, new voices calling themselves friends but selling confusion. Loneliness, dressed in sarcasm, grief, hiding inside anger. This is not your enemy. They are not your enemy. Lies are the enemy. Fear is the enemy. Despair is the enemy. We will fight clean, not to condemn, but to rescue, not to shame, but to shape, not to control, but to call forth. Right now, will you stand? Stand does not mean shout. Stand means refuse to be moved from peace. Stand means speak truth without daggers. Stand means keep a light on when the hallway goes dim. You will mend breaches you did not make. You will hold a line others forgot. You will pray when rooms go quiet. You will love in a language that stays. When speeches fail, do not underestimate simple obedience, a hand on a shoulder, at the right minute, a meal on a hard day, an apology. Without a courtroom, a silence that gives space to breathe. These are doors. I walk through doors. You say, but I'm tired. I know. You carried more than your size. You tried to control tides with a teacup. Set the cup down. Let me be the ocean. Breathe again. Good. Hear what is true. Nothing in your home is beyond me. No pattern is permanent. No script is sacred if it lies. No night is endless. I am not late. I am precise. Your part. 3 pillars. Watch, pray. Act with gentle strength. Watch. Notice influences. Who has their ear? What fills their screen? What drains their laugh? Pray by name, by need, by promise. Short and steady. Heaven remembers. Act. Small, timely, consistent. What you do in love weighs more than what you explain in anger. Right. Now choose one person to bless today. One sentence to speak. One burden to lift. One room to fill with calm. You will feel resistance when you decide. Resistance is proof you're leaving familiar ruts. Smile. Take the step anyway. I will give you discernment that does not breed suspicion. I will give you courage that does not need costume. Will give you words that do not bruise. I will give you timing that lands like rain. Remember the nights you thought would break you? I did not let them. That same strength stands beside you now. Not to make you hard, but to make you whole. You are not alone at the stove, the sink, the threshold. Angels move on errands your eyes do not track. I weave while you sleep. I nudge when you speak. I guard when you can't. Take this into your bones. Your home is not a battleground for despair. It is a place of recovery. It is a table for returning. It is a shelter where storms lose their voice. Yes, there are forces at work you cannot measure. Yes, there are wounds you did not cause. Yes, there are choices you cannot make for them, and still there is work that is yours and work that is mine. Return what is mine. Keep what is yours, what is mine, Outcomes, timelines, final edits, what is yours? Love, truth, boundaries, prayer, presence. Right now, draw a small line in peace. We do not belittle here. We do not slam doors. Here, we tell the truth. Without knives here, say it kindly. Stand there. Gently, lines spoken in love become rails that carry a family forward. You fear the moment will pass, and you will have done nothing. Here. This is your summons. Do not shrug it off. Do not call it just another message. This is a hinge. Turn with it. When you feel helpless, repeat this out loud. I will not panic. I will not poison. I will not pretend. I will pray. I will protect. I will persevere. Say it now. Let your walls hear it. Let your heart believe it. I am with you in this. I am for you in this. I am ahead of you in this, and the one you love. I have not lost them. I know their middle name, their first laugh, their darkest night. I know the story they tell to survive. I am writing a truer ending. Stay, we are not done. My beloved child, look at me right now. Will you stay? Good. I will show you the battle beneath the noise, not to frighten you, to focus you. What you see, sharp words, long silences, the same mistake making another lap. What I see. A web of small lies. You're alone. You're late. You're unlovable, threaded through days until they feel like fabric. Lies unravel when truth is spoken steadily, not shouted, steadily. Truth like this. You belong. You are not late. You are loved without receipt. Let these be the climate of your house. Repeat them until the paint remembers. You asked, what do I do when they push me away? Stay near without smothering, speak. Little and mean every word. Make space for them to return. Without paying toll. Presence over pressure, invitation over interrogation, kindness over control. Here are 7 small works that break heavy chains. Bless by name in the morning. Whisper it before the day chooses a mood. Set one gentle boundary. Hold it quietly until it holds you back. Cook once for peace. Food lowers shoulders. Conversations find chairs. Replace one lecture with a story. Where you were wrong, what you learned. Doors open for honesty. Guard 1 hour from screens. Light a candle. Sit in the shared quiet. Let nervous systems remember safety. Pray short and specific. Give them clarity at 3 p.m. Interrupt the harmful voice at 10. Celebrate a seed, not a harvest. Name one small right step. Courage grows where it's seen. Simple, stubbornly simple. Hell hates simple faithfulness. You say, what if nothing changes? Something already has. You. You moved from panic to purpose, from guessing to guidance, from force to faith. That shift alters rooms. I am also moving in places you cannot enter, dreams they will not admit, memories that still sting, algorithms that amplify ache. I intercept, I redirect, I redeem. Do not measure progress only by smiles. Look for softer edges, longer pauses, quicker apologies, quieter rooms. These are the small trumpets of a wall coming down. Ask me for discernment without suspicion. Show me the true influence in this friend. Show me the hook behind that habit. Show me the exit hidden in this hallway. I will answer with pictures, names, timings, not to make you a critic, to make you a guardian. Guardian does not mean jailer. Guardian means keeper of light, maker of safety, teller of truth. Practice 3 sentences until they fit your mouth. I love you too much to pretend. I'm not your enemy. This door stays open. Say them softly. Keep them ready. You worry that strong love will be mistaken for weakness. Strong love stands without armor. Strong love holds a boundary without drama. Strong love weeps without losing its voice. Strong love listens long enough to hear the real question behind the loud one. Right now, ask for my heart for them. Receive it. It will feel heavier and kinder than yours. It will not keep score. It will not rehearse their worst day. It will remember who they are when they forget. You asked for a sign. Watch the next 48 hours for one small reversal. Text you didn't expect, a softer tone, a pause where a fight usually lives. Meet it. Do not interrogate it. feed it like a flame cupped in wind. If the room erupts again, do not declare defeat. Deep roots move slowly. Storms test them. Storms also water them. When you are tempted to argue them into the light, try this instead. Breathe, bless internally, ask one honest question. Listen till they finish. Repeat. Back what you heard. Offer one sentence of truth. Stop. There. Trust the seeds. Do their best work underground. I will also address the unseen guests that keep pulling at this story comparison that turns friends into judges, envy that paints gratitude gray, entertainment that numbs and trains the heart to want what wounds it. I will expose them gently, so shame cannot hide in the cleanup. Partner with me, curate the inputs of your home, not fear, not outrage, not mockery. Fill the air with things that grow people, songs that breathe, words that heal, silence that actually rests. Light a candle in the evening. Pray this simple line, Prince of Peace. Take the room, watch the air change. It will now. About your own heart. We cannot fight clean if you bleed quietly. Where no one can bind the wound, bring me the moment you replay at 3 a.m. Bring me the name that still burns. Bring me the apology you never received. Do not minimize pain, I metabolize it. Forgiveness is not pretending a debt did not cost. Forgiveness is refusing to pay it. Forever, release it to me. I collect what is owed. I return what was taken, often in a currency better than the one you lost. Right now, say this with me. I release what I cannot repair. I bless who I cannot change. I choose peace over panic today. Again. Let the walls hear it. Let your nervous system learn a new baseline. You asked, what about timing? My timing is not a trick. It is a shelter. Delay is not denial when I am protecting roots. If I move too soon, pride would take credit and fear would build a statue to itself in your hallway. I am protecting you from a victory that would ruin you. I am preparing you for a victory that will keep you. In the meantime, we build rhythms that hold morning, first minute, word, breath, gratitude, noon, 30 seconds. I am yours, lead me. Thank you. Evening, whisper, I say yes again. Add one weekly. Table, invite someone who cannot repay you. This loosens the house from self-orbit. Joy likes that, so do I. I am already speaking your family's name in rooms you cannot enter. I am already softening what pride made stone. I am already removing voices that keep the wound open. I am already planting voices that speak life without performance. Watch for it. When the first real change comes, choose humility over victory laps. Do not post the process. Protect it, water it. Let fruit be the announcement. If pushback arrives, and it will, remember, opposition is not a prophecy. It is momentum meeting friction. Return to peace, return to prayer, return to presence. Say this when the hallway feels narrow. I am not alone. I am not late. I am not powerless. God is here. God is ahead. God is working. My beloved child, your future does not hang by a fraying thread. It is held in my hands, scarred and steady. Your home is not a statistic. It is a story. And I am the author who does not abandon chapters in the middle. Stay, you and I will walk this through. My beloved child, stay with me. Right now, will you? Good. You have stood in doorways and felt the temperature of a room change when you entered. The storm that pretends it does not know your name, the laugh that arrives late, the apology that never quite finds its lips. I see beneath it all. I see the pattern of 1,000 little cuts attempting to make a canyon. I see the script the enemy tries to hand your family. Keep it shallow. Keep it loud. Keep it lonely, even together. Decline the script. Take my pen. We are writing different lines now. Lines that turn arguments into questions, questions into listening, listening into real repair. You want to fix everything at once. I want to rebuild everything that matters. That takes pace. That takes peace. That takes presence. Right now. Breathe in, out again. You will not lose your family to hurry. You will not lose your voice to fear. You will not lose your hope to statistics. You will not lose your future to yesterday. I am not the God of reruns. I am the God of returns. Hear me. The one who drifted is not a lost coin at the bottom of fate. They are a name on my lips. They are a face in my memory. They are a story I intend to finish in beauty. I will not shame them into home. I will not scare them into wisdom. I will love them into life. Partner with me. When the house feels thin with tension, do this. Turn the stove on. Boil water. Make tea. Set 2 cups. Say, I'm here if you want to talk. No pressure. Leave the door open. Let the room learn your calm. When sarcasm flies, do this. Catch only what is true. Let the rest fall to the floor. Answer with one sentence that is both kind and clear. Walk away with dignity if the room cannot hold your peace yet. Return later. Peace is patient. When accusations come, do this. Lower your volume. Raise your honesty. State your boundary and your affection in the same breath. Refuse the theater of defensiveness. You do not audition for worth. Say this 3-part line. I love you. This crossed a line. I'm not leaving. Repeat as needed. Consistency breaks confusion. Now hear me. Your heart also needs mending. You have absorbed blows intended for me. You have tried to be savior where I only asked you to be steady. Put down the job that is not yours. Your job is real. Make room for truth. Guard peace like a porch. Light, pray like a metronome. Forgive like a gate that opens and closes with wisdom. Mine is heavier. Change hearts, break chains, rewrite desires, restore years. I do not fail. Right now, let me teach you the art of holy noticing. Notice when laughter returns without a joke. Notice when eye contact lasts half a second longer than last week. Notice when a hand lingers near a shoulder as if it might someday rest there again. These are sprouts. Do not trample a field you planted yesterday because it looks like dirt today. Water it. Water with words. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming back to the table. I hear you. I'm proud of the courage it takes to say that. Water with actions. Wash the dishes no one wants. Fold the shirt that isn't yours. Fix the squeak you learned to ignore. Kindness is not an extra. Kindness is architecture. Architecture is destiny with measurements. And when a night collapses again, when an old pattern sneaks in wearing a new hat, do not write a prophecy of doom. Write a prayer of defiance. Say, not today, despair. Say, not this house, division. Say, not this name, shame. Then ask me for a micro-instruction. I will give it. Text them this sentence. Go to bed now and talk in the morning. Apologize for your tone, not your boundary. Invite them for a drive. No lectures, just road and music. Obey promptly, kindly, clearly. You fear that obedience will make you vulnerable to abuse. Hear me plainly. My wisdom never asks you to tolerate harm. My peace does not require your silence in the face of cruelty. My kindness does not abolish your spine. We will practice boundaries set like handrails, not like landmines. Handrails, visible, steady, placed to keep a traveler from falling. Landmines, hidden, explosive, designed to make a point with shrapnel. Choose handrails. Say, we don't yell. Say, we don't mock. Say, we don't disappear for days without a word. Say it before the cliff. Hold it at the cliff. Bless after the cliff. Some days you'll build. Some days you'll guard what you've built. Both are holy. Now, about the influences that haunt hallways, the accounts that turn longing into envy, the friends who cheer rebellion and nap during repentance, the shows that teach a heart to laugh at what wounds it later. Invite me into your curation. Ask, does this feed our future? Ask, would I watch this with Jesus next to me? Ask, does this leave my soul with more love, more clarity, more quiet courage? If not, release it. Not as punishment, as protection. What you starve shrinks. What you feed grows. Feed what you want to grow. Scripture read aloud in a voice that does not perform. Music that makes a spine straighten. Silence that actually quiets the mind and doesn't terrify it. Laughter that isn't cruel. Stories where people choose mercy when revenge would get more claps. My beloved child, I hear you ask, but what about the one who will not listen? I will not let stubbornness have the last word. I have a language every heart understands, timing and truth, mercy and consequence, dreams and delays, doors that close until humility knocks. I speak fluent, soul. Right now, your role is to keep a porch light on, not to chase them into the dark woods with a megaphone. Porch lights say, you can see the way home from here. Megaphones say, I can make you hear me. Let the light preach. It is good at it. Practice porch light sentences. Dinner is at 6. You're welcome. There's a seat for you when you're ready. I will listen when you want to talk. I believe you can be more than your worst day. When they come near and lash out, do not let their pain draft you into a war you did not enlist in. Bless, step back. Pray in the next room. Return with water, not gasoline. You will fail at this sometimes. You will add heat when the room needed shade. You will chase when you should have waited. You will wait when you should have walked. When you do, confess quickly. Own what is yours. Do not own what is not. Apologize like this. I'm sorry for my tone. I was afraid and I made it sharp. I love you and I want good for you. Then stop. No lecture attached to your own repentance. Let humility plant a tree. Trees don't rush. Trees change the air. I promised you insight. Here it is. There is a specific hour when their guard lowers. Notice it. It might be late evening after the house quiets. It might be early morning when the world has not asked them to pretend yet. It might be the drive between places when eyes look forward and hearts feel safer. Meet them there with gentle questions. What felt heavy today? What helped? What do you wish I understood? What do you need from me that I haven't offered? And then, listen. Do not interrupt the confession God is coaxing out. I will give you one phrase to carry into those conversations. Thank you for trusting me with that. Say it often. Trust grows in rooms where it is thanked. Now strengthen your private life so your public love can last. Guard your mornings like a treasury. Before your phone, take my hand, a psalm, a breath, a gratitude. This is scaffolding for the day. Guard your body like a sanctuary. Drink water, walk, sleep as an act of faith that I work the night shift. Guard your mind like a garden. Pull weeds of self-accusation. Plant hope in rows. Let joy be a wildflower. You don't have to control where it grows to enjoy its color. Guard your friendships like a choir. Sing with those who sing truth. Stand near voices that tune you to courage. Don't rehearse bitterness as if it were a song worth learning. And guard your tongue like a key. It opens prisons. It locks them too. Speak words that set captives free, starting with you. Say this daily benediction over your house. Peace to every room, light to every corner, truth to every mouth, mercy to every memory, joy to our coming and our going. Then open a window. Let light agree with your prayer. I have not forgotten the promises I whispered to you in younger years. You thought you misheard because the path twisted and the calendar mocked you. You did not mishear. You are not late. The path grew skill into your bones that shortcuts could never teach. The calendar protected you from victories that would have broken your back. There is a table I've been building while you slept, names carved into its underside, chairs repaired, bread rising. There is a seat with your family's surname on it. There is a story only your voices can tell together. I will have it. Take courage. We are not staring at a locked gate, we are standing at a hinge. Hinges look small, doors move because of them. Now, rise. Wash your face, bless your day out loud. Text one sentence of hope, prepare one place for conversation, lay one small foundation stone. Do not take this lightly. Your future bends here, so does theirs. Stay with me. We turn the next page together. My beloved child, look again, closer, calmer. The ground that once shook now holds, not because storms stopped, because roots deepened. This is how I build futures that last, not with headlines, with habits, not with spectacle, with steadiness. Will you choose steadiness today? Right now, say yes, good. You have learned that hope is not helium, it is ballast. It doesn't make you float from reality. It keeps you from capsizing in it. We will practice hope as choices. Choice on truth before story. When pain starts, writing its favorite narrative, you're failing. This will never change. Interrupt it with truth. I am not the author. I know the author. I am not alone here. This is hard, not hopeless. Choice 2, people before performance. If the conversation starts performing for the gallery of ghosts, close the curtains, speak to the person, not the fear in the cheap seats. Say, it's just us. Let's be honest. Choice 3, repair before results. Ask, what needs to be repaired so that results can survive? Apologize, forgive, rebuild trust as a road, not a trampoline. Choice 4, presence before pressure. I am more glorified by your faithful presence than by frantic outcomes. Do the next right thing at a human pace. Let me be the thunder, you be the rain. Now, strategy, you ask me to be specific, I will. The weekly 4 set. These like pillars. Table night, 1 meal with devices away. 1 honest question each. 1 story no one has heard. Close with spoken blessing. Simple, not theatrical. Serve together. 1 small act of service as a family. Deliver a meal. Write encouragement cards. Help a neighbor. Shared mission melts private walls. Screen Sabbath. Choose 1 evening with no social feeds. Light a candle, music, board game, or shared reading. Let minds detox without announcing a campaign. Prayer. Walk 15 minutes in your neighborhood. Pray quietly for homes you pass. Take the one you're worried about if they'll come. Go alone if they won't. Peace leaks from feet. Repeat these even when attendance is thin. Consistency makes room for the one who is late to courage. The daily 3, small enough to keep, strong enough to keep you mourning. I belong. God is with me. Peace goes first. Midday, lead me. God, my words. Thank you, night. I release outcomes. I say yes again. Add 1 name each week to your prayer list. Someone outside your home you can bless. A self-forgetting house stays healthier. Rivers stagnate when they stop giving. Now, about confrontation, you will have to name things. Do it like a surgeon, not a prosecutor. Begin with safety. I love you. I'm for you. Name the behavior, not the identity. When you disappear for days without a word, my peace collapses. State the impact without drama. I lose sleep and trust erodes. Offer a path. If you need space, tell me when you'll check in. Hold the boundary. If I don't hear by that time, the door is still open, but I will pause help until we reconnect. This is not control. This is stewardship. Love that refuses to tell the truth cannot be trusted. Truth that refuses to love cannot be heard. Practice. Also the courage to receive feedback without folding or fighting. Thank you for telling me that. I need a minute to sit with it. I want to do better. Maturity is not never being wrong. Maturity is being easily repaired. You asked me why I keep returning to small things. Because your house is a body, not a billboard. Bodies heal by tiny faithful signals. A nerve reawakens, a muscle remembers, a breath goes all the way down. So tiny faithful signals. Open curtains every morning. Light is a sermon. Make the bed. Order prophecies safety. Play a song that untells the truth. Let the walls learn the lyrics. Put fresh water on the table, souls. Drink with bodies. Put your phone in a basket at dinner. Attention is affection. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be present when dread visits. Give it a chair outside the door. Say, you may not come in. You may speak 1 sentence. Then I'm going to pray. Dread hates brevity. It starves outside. When cynicism knocks, answer with testimony. Tell the story of the small reversal last week, the soft tone, the returned text, the quiet apology. Stories are anchors. Cynicism floats away when tied to fact. Now, let me talk to your hidden fear, that your best will not be enough. Your best was never meant to be enough. I am enough. Your best is a welcome. Matt, for my more, do your part. Watch me do mine. I am orchestrating introductions you cannot schedule, a mentor who speaks their language, a co-worker who models integrity, a neighbor who prays when you do not know they pray. I call these mercies in plain clothes. When they appear, do not grasp, do not hype, be grateful. Bless quietly. I build by network and nectar, connections and sweetness over time. You worry about relapse. Understand this. Relapse is not the same as ruin. It is a detour, not a demolition. We do not torch the whole forest because a branch cracked. We tend the break, we keep walking. If a blow-up comes, do this. Pause the scene. We're heated. Let's take 20 minutes. Reset your body, walk, drink water, breathe, pray short. Jesus, guard my mouth. Guard their heart. Return with one question and one request. What are you most afraid of right now? Can we try again without the names and the volume? If the other refuses, do this. Keep your boundary, keep your peace, keep your door open. Talk to me. I move where stubbornness imagines itself sovereign. It is not. Now hear a promise you can tie to your wrist. I will not waste your waiting. I will not waste your tears. I will not waste your obedience. I weave every thread into something you will recognize as love when you stand far enough back. And another, I will not let your home be defined by its worst. Weak, I will not let your child be named by their lowest choice. I will not let your marriage be summarized by a season. I write better. Summaries. You asked for a sign that this is me, and not your wishful thinking. Watch. The next conversation you feared, I will grant you one moment of clear. Favor, a sentence that lands softly, an eye that does not roll, a smile that almost remembers itself. Catch it, name it aloud. Did you feel that? That was different. Let them agree with the change. They just lived. Do not forget joy. Joy is not a luxury item. It is a lifeline. Laughter that does not mock pain. Heals it faster. Schedule something small and good on. Purpose, pancakes for dinner, photos in the park. A movie where the hero chooses compassion. A handwritten note slipped under a door. You matter to me. No conditions. These do not ignore the war. They remind the soul what peace feels like so it can recognize counterfeits. Your words build worlds. Here is a balcony of blessings to speak over names you carry. I bless your mind to love truth. I bless your heart to heal in safety. I bless your ears to hear wisdom quickly. I bless your feet to find paths of peace. I bless your hands to do honest work. I bless your nights with rest and your mornings with courage. I bless your future to bloom in due season. Say these without performance. Say them with authority. You are not auditioning, you are adopting finally. Your mantra when the house shakes. Peace over panic, presence over pressure, process over perfection, today over someday, together over alone, God over. Everything, whisper it in the hallway, tape it inside a cabinet, teach it to the dog. Let your heart memorize the order of rescue. My beloved child, do not take this lightly, not because it is fragile, but because it is holy. Your future depends on what you honor today. Honor truth, honor mercy, honor the slow miracle of a heart becoming whole. I am here, I am at work, I am not leaving. Stay with me. My beloved child, stay close right now. Will you stay? Good. You have learned to hold peace like a lantern. Now I will teach you to carry courage like a quiet engine, steady, unseen, unstoppable. Listen, there is a difference between noise and authority. Noise strains, authority breathes. Noise tries to impress rooms, authority serves them. Noise performs, authority heals. I have given you authority for this house, not to control. Hearts to cultivate ground, not to force outcomes, to foster life. Say it with me, I cultivate, I foster. I bless again. Let this settle into your bones. You do not need volume to move mountains, you need alignment. When your heart, your mouth and your steps agree with me, earth makes room. Right now, align your words. We will retire phrases that leak hope. We always. You never. This is just how it is. These are not prophecies. They are prisons. Trade them for lines that leave doors open. We're learning. We're changing. We're becoming. Speak like a builder, not a coroner. Now, strategy for days that unravel, when schedules explode and tempers thin. Appoint one room as sanctuary, no arguing, no devices, a chair for silence, a soft light in the evening. Let this be the place where souls remember that safety still lives here. When money worries pace the hallway, invite honesty to the table, open the numbers, name the fears, make a plan small enough to keep. Pray over it aloud. Provision likes clarity. Peace likes light. When health is fragile, body or mind, slow the pace on purpose. Refuse the worship of productivity. Eat like someone you love. Sleep like trust is. Real walk under sky. Tell your body the truth. You are not a machine. You are a miracle. When grief visits unannounced, set an extra plate. Speak the name you miss. Cry without apology. Grief is love uncloaked. It does not dishonor me to feel it. It honors what mattered. And when shame slinks in with its old script, that you should be further, smarter, stronger, faster, answer with the gospel of steadiness. I am beloved first. Process is holy. Obedience today is enough. Right now. Place your hand on your heart. Whisper, enough for today. Again, let your nervous system learn this new pace. You asked, how do I pray when words keep failing? Pray short, pray often, pray scripture back to me like a letter with my name on it. Create in us a clean heart. Lead us beside still waters. Teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Let your peace guard our hearts and minds. Then add your address, names, faces, rooms, times. Prayer that names the hour finds the hour. Pray also with your hands. Fold laundry as intercession. Sweep floors as blessing. Wash dishes as gratitude. Drive carpool as protection. Nothing common stays common when done with. Me you fear becoming hard. Hardness is a posture of self-protection. Holiness is a posture of God protection. Let me be your shield, so your heart can stay soft. Soft does not mean fragile. Soft means alive. Practice the 4 soft strengths. Curiosity over certainty. Ask more. Assume less. Compassion over contempt. Remember pain behind behavior. Clarity over cleverness. Simple truth travels farther. Consistency over intensity. Small, faithful beats, big, rare. When tempers flare, deploy the 30-word bridge. I love you and I want good for you. I hear what hurts. I need respect to keep talking. I'm willing to try again now or after a short pause. Memorize it, use it. Bridges need repeating. Now about the one who keeps drifting, I am arranging collisions with kindness, a cashier's unexpected warmth, a song that feels like home, a memory that re-enters without shame. These are not accidents. They are arrows pointing to the porch light you kept lit. Do not interrogate the arrow. Just agree with it. Say, yes, Lord, more of that. When they return tired from running, let your first sentence be welcome, not weather report. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Let the accounting wait until trust can carry it. I see the undercurrent you cannot see, spiritual fatigue that makes small tasks feel like mountains, whispers that attach worth to performance, loneliness in rooms full of people. We will answer these with holy routines that require no applause. First 5 minutes of the day, silence. Breath, a simple verse, one shared meal each day. However humble, 10-minute tidy together after dinner. Teams make homes feel carried. Blessing at the door when someone leaves. Peace to your path. Courage to your choices. Gratitude at lights out. 3 true thanks, spoken aloud. These do not fix everything overnight. They fix the night. So morning can work. You timidly asked me for a sign that I am near. Here is one you will soon live. An apology you did not script. Arriving without a fight. Receive it without revisiting the crime scene. Thank the courage. Bless the future if the apology never comes. Release the courtroom. I will do justice without turning your heart into a prison. Entrust the verdict to me. Walk. Free enough to love again. Forgiveness does not mean access without wisdom. To forgive is to release vengeance. To reconcile is to rebuild trust. Trust has beams and nails, time-proof humility. Repair, you are allowed to measure before you move back in, right now. If a boundary is needed, make it clear and kind. I love you. This behavior breaks safety. I will meet when we can talk with respect. Repeat. Boundaries are mercy for both sides, and for your spirit, I know the late-night loop of what-ifs. Walk with me through them. What if I fail? Then learn. Growth loves humility. What if they never change? Then you will still be whole. Your calling is not cancelled by their choice. What if hope makes me foolish? Hope makes you brave. Foolishness is trusting lies. Hope is trusting me. Place these truths where fear sits. Your identity is not up for a vote. Your house is not at the mercy of headlines. Your future is not married to your past. Your prayers do not expire. I am not training you for a sprint of miracles. I'm training you for a lifetime of wonder. Wonder knows how to work, how to rest, how to wait, how to rejoice without pretending everything is easy. Celebrate small wins openly. A softer tone, a chore done, a door held, a laugh returned. Write them on paper, put them in a jar. Open the jar on hard days. Let history argue with despair. Finally, train your mouth for blessing in the wild. Bless the barista, the bus driver, the teacher, the neighbor. A house that blesses strangers becomes a home where heaven feels at home. Repeat after me. I choose peace over panic, presence over pressure, process over perfection. Today over someday, together over alone. God over everything. Again, let your voice locate your courage. Take heart. Beloved, the story is turning and you are turning with it. Not away from the one you love, but toward the future I designed. Stay, we move as one. My beloved child, come closer, nearer still, right now. Will you stay? Good. We have walked through diagnosis and design, named the unseen. Built the small, blessed the slow. Now I seal this in you, not with pressure, with presence. Listen carefully. Your house is a lamp on a stand, not a fuse about to blow. Did not call you to fear daily explosions. Called you to daily illumination. Turn on the light, turn on the light. When the day begins, prayer in the kitchen. While water warms, turn on the light when the noon hour. Sours, gratitude in a hallway. One true sentence, turn on the light when night prowls. Scripture like a lullaby, soft and strong. Light is stubborn, darkness is only the absence of it. Keep the switch near your heart. You asked me how to finish well when the finish line keeps moving. You don't chase the line, you keep your lane. Faithful today. Finish lines come find runners who refuse to quit their stride. Stride with me. Stride means one honest yes at a time. One brave no when needed. One repaired conversation. One kept promise, one good rest. You cannot carry tomorrow's furniture with today's strength. Carry what is in the room. Leave the rest in my truck right now. Release the future like a kite you were strangling. Let me take the wind. Watch it rise instead of tear. We will speak to the one you love, even if they are not ready to hear. Let these words travel through prayer to their morning. You are not your worst day. You are not your loudest fear. You are more than the story you told to survive. You are wanted. You are welcome. You can come home. I will escort these lines like a courier in dreams, in songs, in the quiet between notifications when they turn. Make the landing soft. Remove the tripwires. I told you so. About time. See? Replace them with blankets. I'm glad you're here. We'll figure it out together. Let's start small. Soft landing save futures. Now let me answer the accusation against you that you are naive to keep hoping. Hope is not naive when it knows my character. Hope that knows me is realism with resurrection in it. Resurrection is not just an event you celebrate once a year. It is the air your future breathes. It gets into calendars and conversations, into budgets and boundaries, into habits and holidays. Let it, if weary days return, and some will, do this reset of 3. Place. Go to your sanctuary room. Sit. Breathe. Prayer. Jesus, I give everyone and everything to you. Repeat until your jaw lets go. Plan. Choose one next right thing. Call, clean, walk, write, rest. Do it gently. Gentleness is not laziness. Gentleness is strength, choosing a soft grip. You wonder if you have what it takes to lead in love. You do, because I am with you. Leadership. In my kingdom is not more control. It is more service, more listening, more courage to tell the truth kindly, more willingness to go first in repentance and last in applause. Go first. Go first in I'm sorry. Go first in I forgive you. Go first in I'll pray now. Go first in let's take a walk. Go first in let's start again. First does not mean louder. First means brave, and when the miracle breaks open, when that message arrives, that door opens, that heart softens, do not forget the posture that invited it. Gratitude. Gratitude is memory with a spine. It keeps wins from making you proud and keeps trials from making you bitter. Practice the thank you. Spiral. Thank me for what I've done. Thank me for what I'm doing. Thank me for what I will. Do not then thank the people through whom I do it. This multiplies joy without breeding. Entitlement. As we close this chapter and open the next, I give you a charge. Guard your tongue. It frames the season. Guard your table. It gathers the hearts. Guard your rest. It renews the courage. Guard your wonder. It keeps you young enough to try again. Teach your house the mantra that carried you. Peace over panic, presence over pressure, process over perfection, today over someday, together over alone, God over everything. Say it at breakfast, say it at the door, say it when the mail arrives, when the bill surprises, when the text disappoints. Say it until the walls hum along. Now, a blessing for your home. Peace to the rooms where arguments once grew, light to the corners where secrets felt safe, strength to the backs that carried too much, laughter to the mouths that forgot their sound. Guidance to the feet that lost their path, tenderness to the hands that learned to clench, courage to the hearts that flirted with quitting, favor to the work of your days, rest to your nights, hope to your horizon. I place my name over your doorway. Beloved, I place my fire in your hearth. Steadfast, I place my wind in your sails. Forward, do not take this lightly, not because it might slip, but because it already holds you. Your future does not depend on your perfect execution. It depends on my perfect faithfulness. I am faithful. Walk on. When doubt returns, answer with presence. Sit, breathe, pray, act kindly. Repeat. When fear returns, answer with truth. I am not alone. I am not late. I am not powerless. God is here. When shame returns, answer with grace. I am forgiven. I'm being formed. I am free to begin again. When weariness returns, answer with rest. Lay down without a speech. Let sleep be worship. I will watch the night. And when joy returns, and it will, do not apologize for it. Joy is not betrayal of those still in pain. It is a promise to them. Let them borrow your song until theirs comes back. My beloved child, lift your chin, open your hands, receive what I am giving. Wisdom to know the next right step, courage to take it, patience to repeat it, love to saturate it, faith to stay when staying is the miracle. Go now. With this seal upon you, I am with you in every hallway and every heartbeat. I am ahead of you in every decision and behind you in every regret. I surround what surrounds you. I keep what you entrust to me. And if everything else slips through your fingers, keep these two lines where your tongue can find them in the dark. I choose peace over panic. I move forward today.